welcome back to my channel. And if you're just stumbling upon this video, then welcome. My name is Kirsten, and today I'm so excited because I'm finally filming my apartment tour for you guys. Some of you might recognize me from my studio apartment that I filmed about a year and a half ago, but my lease has since ended and I'm now in this new space. I've upgraded to a 1-bedroom apartment, which I'm so happy about. This apartment is about 530 square feet, so it is a bit of an upgrade and a bigger space. I moved in officially in May and it's now August, so it did take me a few months to get everything settled and just how I want it, but I feel like it's finally ready to share. In this video, I won't be going too in depth about rent prices or location, but I am still in New York City and I do pay upwards of $2,000. I know that might sound very expensive to some of you guys, but that's just what rent prices are like right now in New York, especially with our current housing market. And I do live in a luxury apartment building with lots of amenities that I get to enjoy every day. So for me, safety and peace of mind are priceless, and I just love my building, I love my apartment, and I'm very happy with where I am. With all that being said, I think we're finally ready to get into the space, so let's get right into this apartment tour. Okay, we're starting right off at the entryway. You guys can go ahead and come on in. So as you can see, to the left is the kitchen, and it is a galley style kitchen, so everything is right here where you see it. I've kind of set it up similar to how I did in my studio, where I have my tea station to the left, and here I keep my syrups, my matcha, some coasters, and then I always like to keep fresh flowers in my home. You'll see that as we move along the space. Over to the right, I have some serving utensils, and then to the left, I have kitchen books and things like that. Coming over this way, I have my always pan. This is from our place, and I have it in the cream color. I really think it just matches with my aesthetic, so I love it. It's very non-stick. I do recommend, even though it does burn on the bottom, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Everything else in my kitchen is pretty similar, like I said. The only thing that I did change is this travertine tray. This is from a store in Los Angeles. It's called LA Goodies. It's really nice, and everything there is $25 or less, so I love this. I also keep some more flowers here. And then this is kind of different. I added this petrified wood tray to act as a stand with all of my barware. So I keep some of my bar utensils here, as well as this cocktail shaker. And I really like the look of this. I like the touch of gold since my appliances are more silver here. Across from the kitchen, we'll go over here to my little entryway setup. As you can see, I've just styled it with a few decor pieces. I have this asymmetrical shaped mirror from Zara Home, and I really love how it tied the space together. And then I also just keep some more flowers here, and I especially love having this book on display. It just gives me some inspiration for home ideas, and it makes it really easy for me to flip through the pages when I'm looking for inspiration, so I love having that there. Now really, this table is actually a dresser. It's from West Elm, but I purchased it from Facebook Marketplace, so I did get it at a more reasonable price, and I just needed the extra storage. If I'm being honest, you'll see from the apartment tour that I don't have too many closets in this space, so for me this dresser was essential. I also really like that this wood tone is a lot more vibrant than the rest of the wood in the kitchen because it just brings the space to life. Moving on, this is the last thing in the entryway. I know I have this huge breaker box that's not so appealing, but underneath it I keep this shoe rack. This is for me and my guests to take our shoes off. I don't really have space for a mudroom or anything like that, so this just makes it easy to place all of our shoes there and keep it very organized. Okay, we're finally ready to move into the living room area. Bringing us in, we have this long runner rug, and this is from Rugs USA, I believe. It kind of has more pinky and blue tones, so I like that it adds another extra layer of color and depth into the space. And let's head over to the living room. Before we get to the living room, we're gonna stop off here in this little dining nook area. So I like to call this my dining nook because I feel like it really is kind of its own area in the apartment. I started off with this cafe table from West Elm, and I like that it's a circular shape because it kind of breaks up all the angular pieces in the apartment. And then right now for decor, I have these flowers and I have a Decennial art print that I like to hang here. Then I also have these Target chairs, which are really meant to be accent chairs or lounge chairs. But for me, I wanted to put them in my dining area just to really ground this space and make it its own. And I feel like they really fill up the space very well. I have this accent pillow from West Elm, and then on this one, I like to keep this throw blanket from Target. All right, swinging around this way, we have this really tall mirror from IKEA. This is the Hovet mirror. And originally I didn't know what to do with this, but I ended up having this really strange wall in the middle of my kitchen, which separates all the countertops from my fridge. So I thought this would be perfect, and it actually fit really well. So I'm really happy that it worked out. Originally I wanted to mount it to the wall, and I did try that, but I found that this wall was metal plated, so I wasn't able to do that. But I haven't given up yet. I'm still trying to figure out a way to mount it to the wall, so hopefully we can get that done soon. And then to the left, I have this fridge, which is kind of oddly placed, but it's okay, we're working with it. Now we are ready to go on into the living room, which I'm really excited about. Here in the living room, the main attraction is this couch. I really wanted a creamy white colored couch, and this one was the perfect one. I found this from Taw Furniture, and I love it so much. It's super cozy, it's very low profile, so it feels like it doesn't take up too much room. Right on top of my couch, I just have a few throw pillows from CB2 and West Elm. I am waiting for another one that has been coming for like 5 months, but it still hasn't arrived. It's on back order. So for now, I just have the 3 and then a little throw blanket at the end there. Let's talk about this art. So this art, I really wanted one sole art piece to place on top of my couch, and I ended up DIYing it, which I feel really proud of. So I bought the canvas already framed from TJ Maxx, and then I added some spackle to give it some texture, and literally crumpled up an old bed sheet and put it on top, and that is my canvas art. On both sides of the canvas, you'll see these wall sconces. These are from West Elm, and I drilled them into the wall myself, but they are not electrically hardwired, so they do not produce actual light. They're mostly for decor, but I am trying to do a battery powered light. I just haven't found one that stays on for long. And then over here, I have 2 hanging plants that are actually doing quite well up there. I wasn't sure if they would like it up there, but so far so good. Now let's talk about this coffee table. I really love the shape and how narrow it is. That's something that I was really looking for because my apartment is just really narrow in general. So I found this baby at Urban Outfitters. I'm not sure if it's still currently available, but if it is, then I will link it below. It has this really nice dark wood color, and I love that so much. I have a few home decor books on top with these coasters from West Elm. These peachy tones really tie in with the candle here, and this is a candle that I made myself from a company called Candleland in Miami. Really nice. The next thing that I wanted to share is this rug. This is also from Rugs USA, and I really like the checkerboard pattern. It kind of looks like a fun game, but it also is 2-tone, so it has this light creamy tone as well as a darker beige, and I really like that about it as well. From here, I do have this little accent table next to my couch, and right now it's just holding a plant. The vase is from H&M Home, the stool is from Target, and yeah, I have this nice plant here that's really enjoying the sun that it gets. Over this way, I have this faux tree. I swear every time people come over to my apartment, they think it's real, but it is fake. It's from Target. I got a nice Facebook Marketplace find with this plant pot. It's actually from Anthropology, but I got it for like 30 bucks on Facebook. And then I added some moss just to make it look more realistic, and I think that really adds a nice little touch. Here I have a stool with another plant, and then I did some more decennial artwork here on the wall, as well as this Target floor lamp because my apartment has no overhead lighting, so I really needed something to bring light to the space when it's nighttime. I also love this rattan detail that it has, very nice, and it also has a few gold accents which tie into my other gold details. Now we're gonna go ahead and talk about my TV stand. This is actually a buffet console from West Elm, and I love this piece. It has moved with me in each apartment that I've moved into, and it is heavy. It's very heavy. It took us like 4 people to move this, but it's so worth it. It's such good quality. The top is completely marble, and I love that about it. And then it's just a lot of closed storage, so I really like to keep my board games in here, some extra knickknacks, and it's really great to just tuck things away when they're not in use. And for decor on top, I have this beautiful geode crystal bowl. And I really love how elegant this looks. It goes perfectly with the media console. And then I also have a few candles here. Of course, my TV, which is just a Samsung TV, 55-inch, nothing crazy. And then I have another plant here. This one is super long, but it also lost a few leaves because it got burnt with the sun. So I'm trying to nurse it back to health. And then some more decor over here. I think that's really it for my living room space. Let's head on into the bedroom. So my bedroom is parallel to my living room. When you first come into the bedroom, the first thing that you'll see is this huge cabinet. This is from Crate & Barrel. It's the most recent furniture piece that I bought. I actually was waiting months for it, but I promise you it's worth it. I love the beautiful shape that it has, the natural wood tone. It has this really nice arch at the top. It's another thing that I just needed for extra storage. Right now, as you can see, I use it just to store extra linens, some towels and bedding, as well as my books. Anything that needs a space, I throw it in here, so it's perfect for that. But I really love how versatile it is. I could use it in my kitchen as a pantry. I could use it in a living room if I wanted. It just can move around with me wherever I go, so I feel like it's worth it, which is good because it was very expensive. But yeah, that's the first thing that you see when you come into the room. And then we'll move over to this corner, which is where I have my TV. And this is on a swivel mount, which is nice. I don't really need to move it around too much, but it's nice to have that option. And then directly underneath, I have this wooden bench. This is from an Etsy seller, and it's perfect to put extra books and things. Honestly, I bought it when I was in my studio and I didn't really know where to put it, but this is nice if I want to like put my TV remote or any other gadgets like that. So now we're here on the other side of the room, and to the right of my bed, I have this marble pedestal table, which I actually DIY'd myself and I'm super proud of. I purchased the marble tile and had it cut to size and then glued it all together and refinished it with some paint, and it was good to go. Right above that, I have this beautiful body vase from H&M Home with spray roses, and I really love how that looks. And then we have my bed. Everyone always asks me about this headboard. This is from All Modern. I'm not sure if they still make it, but like I said, everything will be linked down below if I can find it. And this is this beautiful like linen texture with this cream color. And I just absolutely love how it looks. I have some pillows here, my regular sleeping pillows, as well as some decorative pillows. My bedding is from all over the place. I have Brooklinen sheets. I've got this Buffy comforter, which really feels like a cloud. I absolutely love it. And then I've got this quilt from Target and my weighted blanket from BRB. On the opposite side of the bed, we have my nightstand. This is the same nightstand I had in my last apartment. It's from West Elm. And then I have this little basket from H&M Home. I've just decorated it with a few more books and a few selenite sticks on top of this marble tray. And I have this lamp from Target for nighttime. Right behind it, I have this pond-shaped mirror, which is really nice. That's also from an Etsy shop, and I really love the look of it. Unfortunately, it got a little damaged in my move, but it's okay. Then we have this faux olive tree. I didn't want to keep too many live plants in my bedroom because of the lighting, so I really thought this big tree would kind of just add some greenery to the space, and I love how it looks, and it's in this planter from Target. And now we are ready for the first closet, which is really the only clothing closet that I have in my apartment. It's pretty small. It's, I guess, a standard New York apartment size closet, but this is where I keep most of my clothes. I have all of my jackets and shirts and things on the top, and then I like to keep my pants on the bottom. And that's really the main storage that I have, aside from the added storage that I created. To the right of that, I have another dresser. I truly needed all the space in the world. I just have a lot of clothes. It is what it is. But this dresser is another little project of mine that I had to get a little crafty with. I bought it from Facebook Marketplace, and originally it had a lot of scratches in the front. So I purchased some pole wrap and I adhered it to the front, refinished it, added some legs to kind of make it a little taller, and it really fit this nook perfectly. So I'm so happy with how it turned out. And then on the top, I just threw in some decor to kind of make it look all pulled together, and that's my dresser. Now we are stepping into the hallway, and you'll see I have another closet, but this is actually my in-unit washer dryer. This is a huge luxury in New York City apartment, so I feel very lucky to have this. It's the same washer dryer that I had in my last apartment, so I'm very familiar with it. And on top, I just keep a few laundry essentials and some towels. And then over on this side of the closet, I really got handy and I made additional storage for myself. So you'll see up here, I built this wooden shelf and I added a few IKEA cubes to throw in some more like blankets and all that stuff. And then here I put in a tension rod, and this stores a few of my lighter jackets. Down below I have my drying rack. I've got this cart which holds some more laundry products, and then of course my hamper. And then one of you guys made such a great suggestion to me recently, and you told me that I should mount this to the door, and that's exactly what I did. I used these adhesive stickers and they worked like a charm. So I have my step ladder here, which is very handy, and it just feels very organized and very well utilized in this closet. So I'm very happy about that. We are down to the last room in this apartment, which is of course the bathroom. So let's go on in. The first thing that you're gonna see is this little cart here. To the side, I kind of try to make it a little bit of a moment. I have this cart from IKEA, which I've just decorated a little bit. This stores my cotton pads and cotton balls and things like that, and then a few essentials, this basket with toilet paper, and then some towels on the bottom. I really tried to make it very hotel-like with these decorative towels as well. These I got from H&M Home, and I wanted to make it a bit of an ombre effect, so I might add a third towel on top, but I think it looks good the way it is. And then up here we have this framed picture, again from Desenio. Then, as you can see, I have my shower curtain in the back. This is a really nice waffle knit pattern, and both the curtain and the rings are from Target. My shower is pretty standard. We don't have to go too much in detail there, but I do have some nice subway tiles, and then this little nook, which is kind of cool to store all of my bath products. And then what I really like is I put this bamboo tray in my bathtub, and it's really nice for cozying up and relaxing if you're having a little bubble bath. It's very spa-like in here, which I like. That is from H&M. Over on this side, I have a stool here, which is holding up this plant. This is a ZZ plant, and it's actually grown so much since it's been in the bathroom. Right now, it's a little angry with me, but I'm trying to figure her out. It's just on top of a few more books to give it some height. I really like how that looks in the bathroom. I love adding natural elements to every space, as you'll see with the wood, with the textures, with the plants, real and faux plants. It really brings life to the space and it makes it feel more cozy and homey. And then over here we have this huge mirror in the bathroom, which is so luxe. It's really nice for when you're getting ready in the morning. It just makes it feel like a huge vanity. And I was even thinking of adding lights to really draw into that, but I'm still considering it. Here on my sink, I have this ring dish. It holds my rings and any other accessories while I'm showering, and it's really come in clutch for me. And then of course, I like to keep candles pretty much everywhere in my apartment, which really just creates a nice ambiance. And of course, the scents just make it really nice for when guests are over, and I really like that mood lighting to create, again, that spa-like feel. All right, guys, I think that is everything in my home. Let's go ahead and do a quick pan of all the rooms once more so you can see them in their entirety, and then we'll go ahead and end off this video. That officially completes it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video and you like home content, I do film home videos as well as lifestyle vlogs on this channel. So stay tuned for more. You can feel free to like this video and subscribe. and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you again for watching. Bye.